Hey Gemini, welcome back to my channel. Okay, what's going on with this camera today? Okay. Let's start off with the Temperance card in the top left-hand corner. Now this might be a Sagittarius coming through who's going to play a strong influence, an influential role or make an impression on you this month. Could also be an Aries because you have the Emperor. Okay, some wonderful cards here. But look, the Temperance card, I really feel like November you're balancing things out here, Gemini. I think you're coming into something with a clear mind. Now, things might have been a bit frantic, especially following last month, in the coming weeks, in the recent weeks. And I feel like things are dying down a little bit because the Temperance card brings peace and tranquility. The Sun is behind this angel here, so something might have dawned on you. It's almost like you might emotionally, and I say emotionally, reconciled with something here or finally understand something. You've put two and two together, Gemini, and now everything is as clear as day. Now, this could also be a powerful twin flame connection coming in around you, or it's indicating that patience is required for a twin flame to come. Now, Ace of Cups can be some sort of outpouring of emotion or a brand new chapter that the hand of God, the universe, the angels is offering you. So this is quite powerful. So new chapters potentially coming in. It could be a collaboration. There's two cups here and the water is flowing between both. Now, it could be that someone else is feeling a very strong emotional link towards you as you are towards them because the energy is free flowing. And if it's this angel that has orchestrated it or you have actively orchestrated a meeting or a connection, I almost want to say this person feels it too. Now, there is a message coming in as well because the bird, the dove, essentially is hope, but it's also a message. So some of you are receiving a message, a revelation, an epiphany, contact after no contact from someone you care about, and you've been waiting a lot for this. And I think there's been a lot of hope attached to it, or you've attached a lot of hope for this, and I do sense that that person might be reaching out because there is potentially a somewhat confronting situation with the Emperor. Now, as a person, it might just be an Aries coming through, someone with divine masculine energy, someone that wants to protect you or guide you or teach you something. It might be an advocate, could be a teacher, could be a brother, it could be a friend, could be a lover, could be a father figure, but someone who's trying to protect you in some way. And it's sometimes the Emperor puts forward this notion of the Emperor knows best. So that could be coming up around you as well here, Gemini, with his energy. But look, nonetheless, it could indicate a powerful person or some sort of situation that's unfolding and that you'll have to confront it head on. You won't be able to avoid it. Possibly an ending connected to this confrontation because the 10 of Swords can be 10. The number isn't a sign of an ending, and potentially a new beginning here. So I'm not sure if this is confrontational energy that's going to end, or there's something to do about a hot-headed situation, potentially an impulsive situation that's coming in around you or around someone you're dealing with. But Aries energy, it is an energy where we feel very motivated, where we feel like something is a challenge, and we want to sort out that challenge because next to the Emperor, you have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands literally leaps towards the Emperor here. He's trying to please him, yes. So it might be an energy of a fire sign trying to please you. The Aries and Sag have come up. Now, there's water, there's air, there's earth. There's really everything in these cards here. So it doesn't really matter which element it is. But the Knight of Wands leaps to the Emperor. So he's eager to please, eager to consult the Emperor, eager to just get everything out in the open and say, what went wrong, what happened, tell me, I can fix it, I can do this, I want to know what's going on in your mind. The Knight of Wands, in a way, is inquisitive because he's eager to get to where he is, and to get to where he is, he needs to know his path. And he's leaping right into the Emperor, which I feel is a symbolism here that there's something you're determined to get down to the bottom of, or there's a situation you're You've rehearsed it. It's almost like you've rehearsed it in your mind. You know what you want to say, whether it's this person coming back into your life, whether it's this someone offering you a job, someone finally telling you the reason they didn't give you a job, or why someone has neglected you. It's eagerness. And I think you are going to get the message you've been waiting for, okay? And it's patience. It's sitting in the corner, in the left bottom hand corner here, below the Temperance card. Dove, a message of hope. Suddenly the universe, the gods open up the clouds, the skies, and suddenly there's a message of hope here for us, Gemini. So this changes things, and it might happen around the midpoint of the month. So this message or a reaching out or extending of an olive branch might happen towards mid-November. Ace of Cups is a beautiful card. It can be coming from a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It is God's chalice. It is a brand new chapter or a new emotional connection that you're building. It is potentially someone coming into your life that you're going to fall in love with, or at the very least be very emotionally attached to this person. But the message here, the message of hope, there's also religious symbolism here. So some of you might find peace in religion, in philosophy, in spirituality, but there's an outpour. It's something about tension release, or finally releasing some sort of energies. You've held on to something for so long here, Gemini, and you're finally releasing it. You're letting others know how you feel. You're releasing it into the world. You're surrendering. You're accepting what is. And it's a very beautiful moment, I think. It's a sign of emotional maturity, or surpassing an obstacle or something that has been plaguing you for X amount of time. And you do have the Ten of Swords, so this is a situation where pain is connected to. This is someone has inflicted pain, or you've inflicted pain on another. And that confrontational energy, it's going to resurface once again. Either the pain is going to resurface, or when you reinitiate through some sort of message, it's almost like what went wrong is going to come back up. It is a divine message, however. It could symbolize an ending, but I almost feel like it's news because it's enlightenment. You leave behind the darkness. You are the swords here, Gemini, in this card. And the fact that the sun rises, the sun dawns, you finally come to understand something. Now, Temperance is a fire sign ruled by the sun. The Emperor is also fire energy, and we see fire in the form of light. And I feel like fire, in essence, fire is connected to divine masculine, and this is all about logic and rationale and practicality. So you're going to apply a lot more practice and logic to the situation, Gemini, or there's some sort of shift that's going to take place. Now, there could also be someone that betrays your trust. There could also be someone that betrays your word, or goes against your word, or doesn't agree with you at a time when you need their support. And that could be a little bit disappointing. And this is that confrontational Emperor coming through, where you'll want to speak your words and say your piece and hold someone accountable for something, or someone might hold you accountable. That could also be coming up as well. But especially if you've been healing from heartbreak, if you're a woman, the Emperor has come up here. So there is a very powerful, influential connection in the form of a male that's coming in around you. And I feel like somehow it's a beautiful chapter, and it could definitely be your Emperor. So maybe this is a divine message that your Emperor is coming into your life. It might be. You also have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It can be an earth sign that's wanting to offer you more stability. It can be an earth sign who's finally coming out, who's finally moving very slowly, but they're moving slowly towards you. They're the slow and steady type, so you might see this sort of behavior in this person. It could also be career related. There could be a job offer that's coming to you. The Knight of Pentacles holds something quite promising, more stable hours, a new job routine, a new career path. He's connected to quite a bit of money as well, so some of you might see an increase in money or unexpected funds that might come to you, but you have to lose something to gain it. So if this is like loss in stocks or investments or something, there's gains coming up, and these gains could be coming up towards the end of November, towards the end of the month as it wraps up. But the beauty is the way you're wrapping the month up, Gems, the way we're wrapping the month up, it looks pretty good from this angle. The Knight of Pentacles, a lot more stability, a lot more focus maybe on career, on creative pursuits. Maybe a little bit of the emotional stuff will fall back because you'll go through it so much, but I think you'll come into a place where you have stability. And stability comes in many areas of our life, in relationships, in dramas, in friendships, in career, in routine, in health regimes. So there can be a lot of avenues in which stability comes, but that's what the Knight of Pentacles brings. I don't think it's something at a standstill because, again, the sun is behind him. His path looks flat, so it doesn't look like there's a rough journey ahead for him. So your perspective will change by the time the end of November comes around, and suddenly things are looking pretty direct from here. You'll know where you need to go from here. So very, very interesting here, Gemini, but I will leave it at that. I do want to thank you for tuning in. Your extended reading will be available via the link below in the Show More section. Otherwise, have a fantastic November, and we shall be connecting very soon. Take care, and bye for now.